მე მარიამ შარიფი ვარ, 36 წლის ვარ და ცხოვრობ Tehranში. When I was in Tehran, I had a lot of experience, like a lot of not good experience about my activity, because I was trying to be active about women's rights, about freedom inside the Iran. Sometimes some people come to me and tell me, where is your hijab? Why are you taking your hijab? And almost every week I was arrested by minority police or some police in metro, in other place. Some people always talking to me and they told me, why you are doing this? It's not working because society is not ready. In that time, I was always told to people, who is society? Society is me, society is you. We should start from somewhere, even 1 person, 2 person, better than nothing. And then little by little, society became ready. 10 years ago, showing hair was very big taboo in Iran. But right now it's not big taboo anymore, and many girls are going to the street, even women, old women are going to the street without hijab, even in a school or university. If you are wearing short, if you are wearing short tops or something like that, is not acceptable by society or by government, and it's very big taboo. And before I saw some girls who take her clothes and who take picture with tops, short tops or short pants with backside. You can, for example, without identity. But this girl, Ahu Daryai, she do something different. She do something very big taboo with her identity. They said Ahu always was like a girl who always fighting for her rights. And finally she get tired because of harassment. I really feel myself inside this girl, because when I was in Iran, I was always trying to do something to express myself and to show people they should not be silent, they should not be passive, they should do something. Every week in a street, I had many bad experiences, like abuse, like harassment by people, by police, by minority police, by some religious people. And always I had many fights, even physically fights, even verbally fights. That man came to me. It was first time I think I should show to other people how is going on in Iran. How is normal life for a woman who wants to express herself as a woman in Iran. It's not just about only hijab. We are fighting for all human rights and freedom in Iran. And hijab is one of important part of this fight, because hijab always was like a tool for our government to control women. For Mahsa Amini killed by minority police, I start to have gathering every week in the Freedom Square or in the front of Parliament, because I was interested to show to people, to Georgian people and even tourist people, what is happening in Iran. Most people, they think we are not doing anything. And I was trying to show people, my people are fighting. They are not passive. They are not sitting to do nothing. And then after 3 or 4 weeks, when we held this gathering, Mahsa Amini is happened. Mahsa Amini is killed by minority police. And our gathering became bigger and bigger. More people start to come to our gathering, more Iranian people. I didn't decide to leave my country, and I had not any plan to leave my country. But when this happened to me, when this video got viral, I was out of Iran, and I hear from my family, from my mother, police went to our home, and the police inside Iran was looking for me. And I hear from my mother, don't come back to Iran. And she said they are looking for you, and I had to decide living out of Iran or living in Iran inside jail. I had not any plan. I leave my country just with one backpack, with little money, and I had not any plan where I should live it. And still, after 7 years, it's hard for me talking about this. And I couldn't stay in my country. And still, every day I'm thinking, if I was in my country, maybe I was more useful, especially when Mahsa Amini killed. I wish I was in my country and I do my activity inside the country. I try to do my best here, but if I was in Iran, I was more useful maybe. I had to choose which country don't need any visa, and I choose Georgia because I feel more safety here. But recently, actually, if I want to be honest, last 2 years I don't feel safe anymore here. The government, Islamic Republic, when they see I am here and people and media are going to show me and they are going to be our voice, they try so hard to broke me. They do a lot of strategy to broke me. For example, they start to make a lot of rumor about me. Then they start to make complaints about me in the police station 3 times, in Georgia. Can you believe the diplomats of embassy of Iran, they are going to make complaints about me. 3 times I lost my job. I was hired by some international company. After 4 months, they called me and they told me, we cannot continue with you and we are going to determine your contract. I asked why. They said, because you are danger for our company. I decided to work like a freelancer, to try to just get some project, photography, videography, and it's so hard, really. It's so hard to working in Georgia like a freelancer, you know what I mean. But I have not any other choice. It was one of things they do. They treat me so much, and I had to even change my home because they treat me directly by my home address. I am less active than before. Before I was more active, but when you have a lot of problem, especially economic job and a lot of things, automatically you became less active. My life became so hard, but when I'm seeing my people inside Iran and I see how they pay for freedom with their lives. And I see it's okay, Mariam. It is your how can I say, your duty to be here, to be people voice, Iranian people voice.